Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, something did come in the mail from Amazon. I wasn't even sure if this was going to get delivered just because of the whole coronavirus pandemic. I didn't know if maybe Amazon was just gonna shut down deliveries or something, but I guess they didn't. So this is Logitech's MX keys. Let's go ahead and go right to the unboxing. All right, get the trusty scissors out here. Rip open this box a little bit if I can get it. Alrighty, there we go. Super pumped to own this keyboard, guys. I have the MX Master 3 mouse, and this is going to be basically the perfect partner for that. So let's go ahead, open this guy up. Boom, MX keys. It's a little bit awkward. It's like perfectly snug in there. Let's yank it out. There we go, get rid of the box. All right, there is the box, guys. You can see all the little keys. This was the big seller for me, is having those little indents, little craters to actually put my finger when I'm clicking the keys, which from what I've seen in other reviews is that it's very, very good and it makes it really fast to type. So once again, MX keys from the Master series by Logitech. I really recommend the mouse as well. But anyways, that's the front. There is the back. Now this goes for about 130 Canadian dollars and 100 US dollars. And then right there, it's saying that it pairs really, really well with the MX Master mouse. Now I have the MX Master 3 and I really, really love it. So I definitely recommend. Then we get a little image here. So it's very, very low profile, which is awesome. And it's compatible with Windows, Mac, Linux, iOS, and Android. So it's literally going to work with pretty much anything that you own. And then we'll just go through these really quick too before we actually open it up. So we're going to get perfect stroke keys, which is basically those little craters, and then the actual mechanism underneath the button is going to be very easy to press. Then we got comfort and stability, which is basically personal preference, but from what I've seen, everyone really, really likes the comfort and feel of the actual keys themselves. Then we got smart illumination. So it's actually backlit, which is huge because I basically was between this and the Apple keyboard, and I decided on this guy just because of the backlit keys. Just so if I'm typing in the dark or at night or whatever, I can actually see what I'm doing. And then we got flow across multiple computers. So you can set this up like paired with multiple devices at the same time, which is really, really handy. So let's go ahead and open this guy up here. Okay, get rid of that box now. Now let's go ahead. They always make the boxes a little tricky to open with the MX stuff. So just going to yank that out. You can see how it says MX by Logitech. That looks really, really cool. I really like the black on black. And we'll just pull out the keyboard, I believe. Oh, I guess the box opens like that. So yeah, cool. So basically little instructions here so you can set it up multiple different ways. And once again, there's the 3 devices, easy switch technology, which the mouse has as well. And then this should be the keyboard right in here. It's also USB-C type charging. So it's gonna charge really, really quick. The battery life is supposed to last about 10 days, which is a long time. Right here, we got our little USB stick, which I just dropped on the floor. But I'm just gonna get that out of the way. So now we got our USB Type-C charger right here. So it's going to charge very, very quickly for the actual keyboard itself. So we'll move that over there, pick up the USB. So you're basically just going to plug this into your computer or whatever else you're using if you don't want to use strictly wireless. So this is just going to be the Bluetooth way to do it, which personally I'm just going to do wireless because it's just easier. But you do get this little USB that you can plug in to be able to actually use it like that as well if your device doesn't support wirelessly pairing it. So that's that. I don't believe there's anything else in the box. Nope, just a bunch of cardboard. Move that. And then this is what you guys have all been waiting for, the actual keyboard. Let's go ahead and open this up. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Holy, they really wrapped this thing. And boom. That looks beautiful. It has like an aluminum look to it. It's not actual aluminum. I believe it's just basic plastic, but it has like the space gray, Apple, metallic, like aluminum look to it. And it's really, really cool. So let's go ahead and try out the actual keys. So, okay. It does feel pretty good. Like it feels like a scissor switch from Apple, but just a little bit different because it's a little bit lower profile, but then it also has those craters, which from what I've just been doing, it actually feels really, really good, because when you go to click the actual key, you almost want to like slide your finger to the crater, if that makes sense. And I think that's just going to be really good so that you don't accidentally like type between keys and stuff. Once again, it is like a larger keyboard as well, because you have the number pad, which some keyboards won't, some keyboards do. Rounded edges, which is really, really cool. I think it goes good with my setup right now, because not everything's really like boxy and edgy. I think the little curve will look good. Got the little Logitech logo up there and the little band that goes across. On the top, there's your USB-C Type-C, USB-C charger. I believe that's just off and on. And that's pretty much it. Really, really low profile, guys. Like you can see right here, that's probably like, I don't know, just around an inch or maybe a little bit shorter than an inch there. Thickness, and that's coming from the end of the keyboard too, where all your battery and everything's gonna be. The actual keyboard's super, super thin, as you can see. But from what I'm seeing so far, I really, really like it, and I cannot wait to start using it. So guys, that is pretty much it for my unboxing of the MX keys by Logitech. Once again, they were 130 Canadian dollars, so they weren't cheap, but I do think it's gonna work really, really well for my editing setup. And I'm super excited to actually start using this with my MX Master 3 mouse. The link will be in the description if you guys do wanna pick one up for yourself. It's got 5-star reviews on Amazon, so it is trusted by a lot of people. And guys, I will be doing a full review as well, but I really want to use it for maybe like a week or two just to actually make my mind up. Because whenever you get something new, you know, you start playing around with it and you're like, oh my God, this is amazing. And you don't actually get to, you know, work out the little tweaks and things that you might not like the best. So I am just going to actually use it a lot and then make my full review. But from now, my initial impressions are that it is very, very good. It feels very premium, and I do think it will be worth the money just based off of other people's opinions so far. Once again, that is the keyboard there, guys. It looks really, really good. Let's go ahead and put it on my setup and see what it looks like. So guys, that is what it is looking like right now. I got my MX Master 3 mouse with the MX keys. Now, I do think that looks really, really good, especially with the kind of colors that I went with, which is kind of like gray, silver, space gray, white, that kind of color scheme. I think it looks really, really good, and it fits perfectly on my mouse pad. And that is a quick little setup update as well, because I haven't had a keyboard for pretty much forever. So I'm super excited to have the MX keys as my editing keyboard. And guys, that wraps up the video right there. I'm gonna have 2 weeks to play around with this guy, because I'm actually not working for 2 weeks because of the coronavirus. So my work has set aside basically 2 weeks of like a, you know, stay at home, quarantine yourself, and just like, you know, relax. You're gonna get paid, everything's fine. So I'm gonna get to play a lot of video games and edit a lot of videos. So I'm gonna be testing out that keyboard hardcore, and then I'll have the review for you guys in about a week or two. But my initial thoughts are that it is very, very good quality, and I think it's gonna do its job perfectly as well. But we will find out in that actual review. But for now, guys, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below of what keyboard you guys are currently using and for what. Me personally, I'm going to use the MX keys for video editing and just basic use. And if you guys already have the MX keys, leave a comment down below of what you guys think about it so far. But yeah, guys, stay safe out there. The coronavirus, you know, all this stuff is happening in the world. Don't buy too much toilet paper. You realistically don't need that much. Stay safe, be happy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Hey, what's up? How you doing? How you doing, girl? How you doing, girl? Hey, how you doing? How you doing?